Hello everyone and welcome to another video. For today's weapon we have the Rakta Ballistica, which is a syndicate weapon of the Red Veil. So I had to adjust my mic. You can get this from the Red Veil, but you need maximum syndicate to get it. Details of where to get the weapon will be in the description, as well as the mods we need. Or the key mods rather. So, let's jump right into the stats. Oh, and just to prove my point, there is no primary uh, mods or augments that are increasing the damage of the weapon. So yeah, sorry, my brain is not working. So here we go. So yeah, this requires 4 Forma. Pretty expensive, but is it worth it? Let's see. Accuracy, well, it looks a bit low. Charge rate is decent. Critical chance, however, is the highest. Critical multiplier is a bit low, unfortunately. But we can make some adjustments, hopefully. Fire rate is okay. Magazine is 20. It's a silent weapon, as you can see, which is good for stealth missions. But I'll just show you later. Status chance is low, sadly. It's pretty small. And there's also a trigger for charge. Again, I'll show you later. And this weapon mainly does puncture damage, which is good against armor, but against everything else, not much. But yeah. Now, a syndicate weapon, like all of their weapons, comes with a proc. On the lower right, you can see a symbol on the weapon. Once that becomes full, there will be a blast radius that has a viral effect. Not only that, you'll get energy and movement speed. For clarifications, there will be in the description. As for the weapon, there are 2 ways to use this weapon, but it's mainly for stealth. So, first is the regular shot. As you can see, it's sideways. Hang on, let me show you again. So yeah, it's pretty sideways. I guess that's good against, well, if the enemies are rushing towards you. But where the weapon shines is where you hold it. As you can see, the accuracy is better when you hold it. And it doesn't use as much ammo. So yeah, holding it is for stealth. And you can cancel it by rolling, I think. Yeah, there we go. But if you burst it, it will alert everyone there, so keep that in mind. Of course, we'll test how the weapon works without mods, and who better to test them on than one of the strongest enemies in the game, the corrupted heavy gunner. What makes them so strong is the heavy armor they have. Sure, they have damage, but their armor is a pain to get through. So here we go. First, we'll try regular shots. There we go. It does not look much. If you hold it though, the crits make themselves known. This weapon doesn't look much at all without the mods. It barely does anything without them. I really wish they can buff this weapon, but anyways, we're moving on to the standard build. Standard build meaning anyone could get it, and the mods are easier to attain, of course. So here we go. First, we're starting off with Hornet Strike, which is a mandatory mod for every secondary weapon. Next is Barrel Diffusion to increase the multi-shot. Pistol Gambit to increase critical chance. Target Cracker for 60% critical damage. Auger Pact, well, I added this for the extra damage and the additional benefit of, well, there's 2 bars because Ivora currently has another mod for that. But you can replace it with Boar, which is an expensive mod, but I personally put this here just for damage. Again, it's a personal build. You don't have to follow exactly what it is. Next is Lethal Torrent. Fire rate increase because the weapon needs it. And multi-shot again. And I added Pistol Pestilence and Jolt for status increase. Also corrosive damage, which is good against armor. Basically, these are the 60-60 mods. Again, they're easy to get. So, there we go. As I mentioned, corrosive damage is good against armored units. But first we'll try the burst. Pretty decent, especially if they're lower level. Keep in mind that against level 140, it doesn't look much. But if they're, let's say, level 60 or 50, this weapon will do more damage. Here we go. It's definitely better, though you have to be careful with this weapon because in a live fight, it's almost impossible to get headshots all the time. So yeah, you have to be careful with this weapon. That's why it's mostly meant for stealth, not really for assault missions or whatever. Alright, let's try it. Just to show the point. As I prove it. But if you have a stealth warframe like Ivora, it will be much easier to pick them off. But yeah, that's why this weapon is a stealth weapon. I'm showing a bad example, but yeah. Sadly, the crits on this weapon are pretty low, so it's mainly a situational weapon. I know it's not very expensive. Expensive. A very good demonstration, but it's the best I can do, actually. Next, we'll try a viral build as usual. And since we're a bit running on time, let me just put them live. But for a quick recap, viral damage is good against enemies that have no armor, mostly because it affects health. And they're best with the corpus because, well, they only have shields, but shields cannot protect you against poison damage, which is what we need. Darn it. These flying things. Ugh. And my accuracy sucks. Darn it, stop that. Well, even though this is a bit annoying to use, it is doing the job, surprisingly. Okay, Jesus Christ, that was messy. Sorry. I know there could have been better ways to do this, and I'm sure there are. But keep in mind, I'm not a pro player. I just do what I think works. I'm a simple man. Now, for the expensive build. Expensive, as the name states, is pretty darn expensive, so here we go. Now, not much change as you can see, except for this part here. You can replace it with, let me find it, hydraulic crosshairs, which gives you more critical chance on headshot. And since this is a stealth weapon, you're gonna be able you're gonna be able you're going to be able to hit headshots. Ignore the red marker. I know it's a waste. I should have made this a V. It was a mistake on my part. Okay. And just to speed things up a bit, since we're running a long video. Back to stealth. Oh, I missed. That's my bad. See that? Oh, sorry. Darn it. There. Although my accuracy is bad as always, you can see the noticeable difference. And of course, we're gonna try a viral build. Let me just get that. Here we go. Oh, in case you don't get it, um, corrosive is poison and electricity, and viral is poison and ice. It's understandably confusing for most, but I promise you, with a bit of tutorials, you'll get it eventually. And look at that. Instantly dead. Well, I think that's the best place to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, I hope this video helps, even though it's not the most orderly video. Sorry. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested. It really helps the channel out. And as usual, I'll see you in the next video.